Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Secretary, for being here. We do appreciate your hard work. I'd like to talk to you a second about a bill which we were able to be, the Vet Tech Act, which we were able to include in the Forever GI Bill. It's a technical education pilot. I know that we don't have a Deputy Undersecretary for Economic Opportunity. He's retired. I'd like to know who's going to be responsible for implementing it and how we're doing in the, talk a little bit more about who's going to fill that spot. And again, you might also elaborate even more about how we can help you with these really key, things that are deficient in the sense of not being able to fill your staff.
Right. Well, first of all, I think you helped a great deal with the Forever GI Bill. I think this is a great success story of what this committee was able to do in 2017. As you know, of the GI Bill, the Forever GI Bill, we've enacted already 13 of 34 of the provisions, but the one that you're talking about, the Tech Act, which is more the STEM, the scientific, technical training, that is going to require, that's one of the ones that we haven't yet implemented because it's going to require some IT solutions. And what we're doing is we have an RFI out now to look to how we can get private industry to help us implement that. Otherwise, we're going to need to build that in-house, which is going to be more expensive. So we are looking for the best way to get that implemented and committed to getting it implemented. But on many of these, of the 34, 22 of the provisions require IT assistance.
How will you determine the courses that are eligible, such as coding, things like that?
Under the Tech Act, yeah. Well, you asked who's responsible for it. Our acting Undersecretary for Benefits, Mr. Tom Murphy, has accountability under that area. Rob Worley, who's here with us today, is the the Director of Educational Benefits.
Okay, so we'll follow up with him. Thank you. According to the VA OIG report on the Consolidated Patient Account Centers, in 2015, the VA billed third-party payers approximately $7.2 billion for medical treatment. I think we collected about $2.5 billion. The department considers third-party collections as revenue in its annual budget projections. How does the VA project its expected collections for each year, and how does that match up with what we're actually collecting?
Yeah. We do give our projected collections as part of our budget request because, as you've said, it's an offset to essentially our what's given to us in our budget. Our finance team does the projections based upon actuals of last year and then sets a target for improvement. And this is something that we have targeted, improved collections. One of the provisions that I think is being considered under the current legislation is a requirement to disclose third-party insurance because that's part of the challenge that we have. If we don't know a veteran has other insurance, it's very hard for us to go and to collect it. So that's something that we're working on.
Right. I believe we have a pilot program going on in 5 areas.
Yes.
In relation to this, do you have any?
On the third-party collection efforts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I know that's not done. Do you have any preliminary things that you can talk to us about?
I don't have an update, and I don't know if anybody behind me has an update on that. I don't think there's an expert on that, but we can get you that update.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.